Hey everybody, welcome to the Wolfpack Man YouTube channel. Old man, old packs. I'm wearing my ugly Christmas sweater today because it's Christmas, and just want to say season's greetings to everybody. This is actually a basketball stocking hat that I got in Hawaii back in like 2010. When my son, I'm pointing at his jersey down here, he was playing in, I know it's on here somewhere. Oh, Diamond Head right here. Diamond Head Classic. That's where I got this. So it's Christmas in Hawaii that year, so that was a lot of fun. And of course, you got the big Noel for the Detroit Lions. Season's greetings from Motown. So we'll stick that up here for right now. And wanted to remind everybody, today we're going to do new and old football. I'm excited about that. 1988 Swell football great is the old, and 1998, 10 years newer, Aurora, Pacific Aurora football cards, 3 packs of each. I have a feeling Aurora's going to win, but you never know. And then I want to remind everybody that we're going to finish out the year strong, including this pack in like 6 days from now on the 31st. I'm going to open this, the 1975 PSA 8 Topps hockey pack. So that's going to be super exciting. And if you saw the episode 2 days ago, you know all the other stuff I plan to open this week, finishing the year strong. So it's going to be a fun year. The base set for these 1988 Swell cards, 144 all Hall of Fame players: Namath, Simpson, Blanda, Halas, Night Train Layne, the Golden Boy, Bobby Layne, Vince Lombardi, Gale Sayers, Jim Thorpe, and a Lions great Joe Schmidt. Oh crap, I was going to dig up, I have a Joe Schmidt autograph card somewhere, and I meant to dig that up before this episode. Sorry about that. I didn't get around to that. The new being this 1998 Pacific Aurora, 200 cards in this base set. 40 are Hall of Fame players: Barry Sanders, Brett Favre, Marvin Harrison, Jerome Bettis, Jerry Rice. 17 rookies as well, including Ryan Leaf, Brian Griese, Randy Moss, Hall of Famer, Charles Woodson, Hall of Famer, and Peyton Manning. So we could pull a Peyton Manning rookie out of one of these 3 packs. So that's super cool. I'm going to set these guys up here for right now. We'll get to those in a minute. We're going to do old school first. 1988. So this is 36-year-old packs of cards, in case you want to see the pack up close. These are cool looking packs. Look at that. The guy's got freckles on his forearms. It's that cool. 25th anniversary series of the Hall of Fame. And again, this is Swell. Philadelphia Chewing Gum Corporation. Oops, I just tore that pack. Shame on me. And again, you guys, why am I opening them so slow? Because I plan to do something with these cards at some point. So let's just set these over here for now. I'm going to open them all, and then we'll just run through these, and then we can move on to the next. Some of these guys, I'm not kidding, they're all Hall of Fame, like this guy, Jack Christensen. I'm old, but I'm not that old. I don't know who that is. 1951 to 1958 Detroit Lion defensive back who was 6'1", 185. That's so funny. And I don't know who he is. Shame on me. A Detroit Lion who's in the Hall, and I don't know who it is. So I'm going to do him first. So, real quick, got a lot of cards to go through here. So there's what the back of the cards look like. If my lovely autofocus would care to autofocus on that. Come on, autofocus. I almost saw it for a second. How about there? There's with the back, win their enshrine, their team. There you go. College. 3 title teams, all pro 6 straight years, played in 5. So Jack Christensen, and I don't know who he is, so shame on me, but there he is. Super cool. I'm going to have to go do my homework on Jack Christensen. Dan Fortman from the 1936 to 43 Bears. That's pretty cool. Chuck Bednarik, 1949 to 1962 Philadelphia Eagles. These pictures are all cool. Roger Staubach. I've heard of that dude. 1969 to 1979 Cowboys. All kind of a funky picture right there on his card. Roger the Dodger, he was, and I think he did military service too, so kudos to him. Always proud of our military guys. Charles Bidwell Sr., 1933 to 1947, the owner administrator of the Chicago Cardinals. That is so cool. Bet when you got up this morning, you didn't think you'd see a Charles Bidwell card, did you? Here's Len Ford, the Los Angeles Dons, Cleveland Browns, and the Green Bay Packers. Morgan State, Michigan. Len Ford, cool. O.J. Simpson, 1960, of course, the Buffalo Bills, and then the 49ers. Look at that, Buffalo Bills for the AFL, then for the NFL, then the 49ers. Honestly, I know there's a lot of, everyone has their feelings about OJ. From a pure football perspective, he was the best running back I ever saw. I didn't see Jim Brown run. I only saw OJ, and OJ was the best. Dante Lavelli, and that includes Barry Sanders. I thought OJ was better. Dante Lavallee, sorry. Cleveland Browns in the 40s and 50s. Lamar Hunt, league founder, owner of the Kansas City Chiefs, Dallas Texans, 1960. Interesting. Ed Healy, the 1920 to 22 Rock Island Independence, and then the 22 to 27 Chicago Bears. Ed Healy, wow, that's some history right there. Dick Night Train Lane, I mentioned him earlier, 1952, the Rams, then the Cardinals, Chicago Cardinals, and then 60 to 65 Detroit Lions. Dick Night Train Lane. Dang. Awesome. I should have been pulling a few of these out. Robert Cal Hubbard, the 1927 Giants, then the Packers, then the Giants again, then the 1936 Pittsburgh Pirates. That's pretty cool. Man. Joe Guyon, 1919 Canton Bulldogs, then the Cleveland Indians, then the Gorang Indians, then the Rock Island Independents, Kansas City Cowboys, and the New York Giants. So awesome. Albert Glenn Edwards, 1932 Boston Braves, then the Boston Redskins, Washington Redskins. See, this would be a fun set to put together, absolutely. I'm glad I have a chance to show these cards to you guys. Earl Dutch Clark, 1931, Portsmouth Spartans, and then the 1934 to 38 Detroit Lions. Oh my God, look at that picture. That's awesome. We're number 7. Roosevelt Brown, 1953 to 65 Giants. Yeah, almost a newbie. Sammy Baugh, Washington Redskins from 37 to 52. Dang. Joe Willie Namath, 1965 Jets, AFL, then NFL, and then the Los Angeles Rams in 1977. Joe Namath. So we got OJ and Joe Namath. Night Train Lane, Earl Curly Lambeau Field, 1919 to 1949 Green Bay Packers, then Chicago Cardinals, then Washington Redskins. Founded pre-NFL Packers in 1919. Holy moly. That's awesome. Elroy Crazy Legs Hirsch, 1946 Chicago Rockets, and then the Los Angeles Rams. Oh my God, I didn't even know there was a Chicago Rockets. I've heard of Hirsch though. Sonny Jurgensen, another red. He played for the Philadelphia Eagles, in 57 to 63, and then Washington from 64 to 74. Long career. See, I remember him. I actually remember him as a player. Arnie Hebert, Packers in the 30s, and the New York Giants in the 40s. Dang. Quarterback, Arnie Hebert. Frank Gifford from SoCal, 52 to 60 Giants. And then he missed a year, and then 62 to 64 Giants. Wonder what happened in 61, my birth year. I'll have to go back and look that up. Look at this picture, though, how cool this is. You got all that background, all those people in the background. That is so cool. Joe Carr, 1963, league administrator, from 21 to 39. Oh, that's a cool picture. Joe Cool Carr. Art Donovan, defensive tackle, the Baltimore Colts, then the New York Yanks in 51, Dallas Texans, and Baltimore Colts. Dang, look at that dude. What did they give for his size? 6'3", 265. So he'd be little now, but he doesn't look little there. Bobby Bell, Kansas City Chiefs. I remember him, 63 to 74, because we lived in Fort Leavenworth, Kansas, when the Chiefs were winning the Super Bowl. So that's a cool card. Lance Allworth, 62 to 69, San Diego Chargers, and all the way to 70, and then Dallas Cowboys after that for 2 years. See, I remember him as a Cowboy. Isn't that terrible? Only a couple cards left. Alphonse Tough Le Mans, 1936 to 43, New York Giants. Look at that. That's a cool card. Look at the helmet even. Everything about that card. That is... Thank you, Swell, for making these cards. David Deacon Jones, 61, Los Angeles Rams, then the Chargers and the Redskins finally in 1974. Dang, how big was that dude? 6'4", 272. He looks terrifying. And last but not least, Wilbur Pete Henry, a 6 foot, 250-pound tackle who played in 1920 for the Canton Bulldogs, then played for the New York Giants, and then Pottsville Maroons from 1927 to 28. Wilbur Henry. So very cool 3-packs. You got to admit, that's about as cool as it gets. Cool as the other side of the pillow. Swell football greats. I should have just made that an episode because that was so good just by itself. But we do have these Aurora packs. I don't really, well, want to know what? I have to make room. So I'm going to pull Joe Namath out. Let's pull Crazy Legs out. Man, there's just so many good players. And we'll put Sammy Baugh on the top. And then I'll set these guys, put these guys right here. So, very cool. Aurora, we're talking 6 cards, so we don't have too many cards to lay out from here. Let me get these guys back on the picture. And again, Barry Sanders, Brett Favre, Marvin Harrison, Jerome Bettis, Jerry Rice, rookies of Peyton Manning, Randy Moss, Charles Woodson. So fingers crossed. And it's 1998, so there's probably some inserts as well. And here's what the back of these cards look like. Kind of cool. So you get some stats, you get another picture. And then the front of these cards, also very cool. Charlie Jones. So there's Charlie Jones. Darrell Russell. That's a cool. Oh, look who's in the front of that picture. Dan Marino. Ryan Leaf's rookie card in his Washington State uniform. I mentioned Ryan Leaf. So there's Ryan Leaf's rookie card. He was going to be the next be-all, end-all, as I recall. Oh, here's a Hall of Famer, Andre Reed. Very cool. Kerry Collins. Sorry, there's the back of Kerry's card. And then this is it says card 36. Tim Brown, wide receiver. Definitely different look. Oh, look at this. Must be a parallel or something. Championship Fever Tim Brown card right here. How cool is that? That's cool. So, good start. Sorry, didn't mean to do that, Tim. We'll put you... Oh, that's even worse. But that's okay. It's kind of cool, actually. All right, one down. I'd say the old school still leading. That OJ and Joe Namath carrying the squad. And we got J.J. Stokes. I'm trying to see who was tackling him. Chad Lewis, tight end. Dana Stubblefield. Jeff Blake. Bruce Smith. Hall of Famer Bruce Smith. That guy was awesome. So now we're building the Bills Hall of Famer team. And then this is Napoleon Kaufman, running back. And it's another one of these cards. I don't know. Maybe these might be part of the regular set. I'll have to check. But they're still super cool cards. I like them. I'm just going to set it over there with Tim Brown. And last chance for Peyton Manning rookie. Fingers crossed. Come on, Peyton. I see Keyshawn. Not in the hall. If he only had a vote himself, he'd be in the hall. Say it ain't so, Keyshawn. I like him on ESPN though. So there's the back, and there's Keyshawn. I still think he'll get in. He put up good numbers. Isaac Bruce, wide receiver for the Rams. Shoot, what was the Showtime? Is that what that Kurt Warner team was called? Showtime. Steven Alexander. I don't remember him. Robert Brooks, another good wide receiver. Cool cards. John Mobley, linebacker. And the last card, I peeked. The last card, it's another one. It's another one of these. It's Trent Dilfer of Tampa Bay. And it's another one of these cards. So Trent Dilfer. So I hate to say it, but I'm going with old school today. Old school. Even though we did end up with 4 Hall of Famer cards out of 3 packs, I still got to go old school. And again, let me close by wishing everybody a Merry Christmas, a happy finish to 2024, and really looking forward to 2025 and everything. And a lot of peace and harmony and joy in the world in 2025. So peace and pickleball and peace and pickleball. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with, what are we doing tomorrow? 1982 Topps Assorted packs. I think I have 3 of them. And I have no idea what's going to be in there because they're assorted. There could be movies, could be sports. It's just, I don't even know where the assorted concept came from, but it's kind of funny. See you guys tomorrow.